Hi, hello, welcome back for the second part of who is currently plotting. I apologize for the slightly disgusting thing that happened on camera. The last time, basically, I realized that I had a little scar on my head because of let's call it accident that happened um, with two coiffeurs. And as you can see, my hair is evolving. Okay, I the like my hair is regaining health for a start, but also I'm rocking a new bicolor because it was supposed to be just purple, but they messed up the coloring, so it's pinkish mixed with orange. So I assume that as I keep on taking care of everything, um, I will just be a ginger. Like that's it. So we're going to dive straight into group number 4. I'm going to mark the beginning. All right, so the two first cards for group number 4 already flew out of the deck. And so group number 4 chose the word Erys. And wow. Okay, so you're getting full circle with this energy, with this person. I'm getting the word unexpected. And now there was the card, someone is watching you. In the sense where you kind of let go of the situation already. Like, I had played in blood. It's like your comeback, your rebirth from chaos. This is something that you paid with like heavy work or going through some sort of heavy hardship, and just trying to understand what the situation is about. I'm getting that this person is not as smart as they think they are, or as they try to sell themselves. This person is not really smart. And okay, now I'm getting as above, so below. Okay. I'm trying to understand the narrative, but I feel like this is going to be pure energy. Okay, there has been times where I was getting a very specific storyline, and now I'm struggling to extract that, but I do see the energy. I do see what the energy is about, and I do have some quite specific advice on how to handle the situation. I'm getting humble energy that is paying off. Like you bowing down your head, lowering your head, and I'm getting not entering in a cat fight, um, it's like you put up your shield in the situation, and instead of using whatever type of opening you had to discredit or disregard this person, you obeyed to the law, you obeyed to some sort of superior power, you obeyed to higher hierarchy, and it's kind of like you knew that this person was watching you from above, but like I don't mean that this person is necessarily above you. This person might have tried to fabricate a situation where they were feeling like they were above you, and you knew that this person was boasting. Okay, you knew that this person was talking trash, I'm getting. Like this, I see this person, ooh, I just saw, there's this YouTube creator that is slowly gaining traction. Actually, not slowly, it's already pretty explosive, but it's gaining popularity and momentum right now. And there is this very specific short about tragedy of a streamer. Okay, I recently posted that in a forum where I am a part of. And there's this initial scene, you might want to check that out, where you see this protagonist, you see this, it's tragedy of a reactionary streamer. And so they're sitting on their throne, so to say, but it's just a bureau chair. And they're like all shaky. They don't even have eyes anymore. And there is this giant opening of their mouth. Okay, so this person was just barfing out trash, and very likely about you. This is the type of stuff that would normally, or rather, that would rightfully irk you, that would rightfully put you in a state of anger. Okay, like whatever it is that this person was barfing out about you was highly offensive. I'm also getting false. But at the end of the day, this person was just alone in their dark room. This person is not someone, like, no one is supposed to be afraid of this person unless the people who would enter that dark room, and they would eventually become part of the furniture. And so I'm getting that spirit put some sort of barrier between your energy and this person's energy, because their person, something might have happened with this person's person, if that makes sense. But this is just a very specific case. Only some of you might resonate with that. But what I was trying to say is that spirit kind of put a boundary between your energy and this person's energy, because this person's energy is very stained. Okay, this is the type of person that leaks toxicity. Like whatever it is that they touch, whatever it is that they say is tainted with toxicity. And I see that your lack of curiosity in the situation is helpful. Like this person is you not feeding into the situation, you not trying to prove yourself, you're not trying to You know, if this person was trying to um, promote some sort of competition, you were not fostering that. Okay, you were not. Okay, let me take care of something, and I'm gonna give you a couple examples. It's like, let's say that this person was trying to prove that, I don't know, they could do a way better cake than yours, okay? And so they went to the store and they bought the most marvelous cake, and then they pretended that it was theirs, and you saw right through that. Okay, so instead of pouring your entire resources to make a better cake, you just pointed out the fact that the cake was fake. Okay, or you just didn't care and you made yourself a sandwich, and that was it. Like, that was the end of the discussion. Like, you saw that this person was pretending and faking. This person might have used tools, artificial tools, to achieve some type of goal, like to produce content. For some of you, this person might have used AI to produce some sort of content, which, you know, if that is what's being required, what's being asked, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is that this person tried and sell that as theirs, and I see this person being very stubborn. This is also what's helping in the situation. Like, this person is lacking accountability when it comes to explaining or providing transparency about the sources of their production of their work. Okay, this person is not as fruitful as they wish to be, and this is why they need to suck energy. They need to leech energy. They need to be a little bit of a leech. This person, as I was saying, is not really smart. But I'm getting that this person is not lying to just you. Okay? This is the entry energy. This is where the plotting, this is basically the beginning of the end, where this person tries and starts pitching their fake persona to someone who is above that. This person is making themselves look like an idiot. This person might try and copy something, pitch services that they're not actually able to provide, or, you know, try to enter some sort of environment where they're not truly able to keep up, and as soon as they are being questioned about, you know, if this is a new environment for them, sooner or later they are going to have to start being accountable, of course, you know. And it's not working out. And if this is an old environment, someone is trying to understand how they changed so fast, or like where all of this comes from. And this person might try and pretend that they got some sort of, like, they learned that overnight, or they got some sort of coaching, that they were coached. And I get that they cannot provide the name of the coach, because for some of you it's you. Okay, for some of you this person was leeching off the energy from you and then using AI. I don't know why. this AI thing keeps coming up. I don't know if it's just because I recently had an experience with AI, and it was literally me calling out something that had been clearly done with AI, and I was like, you're not going to make me feel inferior with that. I can give you that better and actually making it sound human. Why? Because I have a human brain. And that paid off eventually, because I was just not going to get attacked on something that was clearly fake. Like, oh, look at how much better this is compared to what you gave me. And like, no, what I gave you was way better. What I gave you was straight to the point. What I gave you had potential for infinite expansion. What I gave you was the fruit of this, and this, while also allowing me to understand perfectly when I'm being lowballed. So no. Okay. Anywho, this is likely something of the sort, okay? This person is relying a bit too much on external resources, on external stuff. And this person is getting caught in their own creations. Like, they cannot really keep up, okay? So I see you having some sort of resurrection from the chaos in the situation, or rather, this chaotic situation fueling you, or you being able to just see through the chaos. You are the seer, okay? Like, it's like you have this capacity when a whole bunch of information gets thrown your way, you can take it and put everything in the right spot. Okay, you have the capacity to find harmony in chaos, and this is what this person completely lacks. This is where your energies clash. This is what they don't have. You are a pro settler. It's like whatever it is that you do, you are meant to do it well, because this is a core capacity of yours. This is like whichever environment you have the capacity to grow from chaos. I'm getting on your own. It's like, see, there is no one behind this person. There is nothing but chaos. But at the same time, this is one of the most beautiful beings on the entire cosmos. Created by what? Chaos itself. I'm getting regret that this person wanted you to feel regretful about not letting them take advantage of you. But I'm also getting that their idea of them taking advantage of you didn't make any fucking sense. It's like this person wanted you to be the worker in the shadows. And that's just not going to work. Okay? Because at the same time, this person wanted to give you nothing in return. Just, I'm getting vapor. Paying you in vapor, paying you in dust. This person wanted you to do some sort of hard work and then make sure that you would disappear. And they would get all the credits. I'm getting that your clarity in the situation is kind of is meant to burst out of you at some point. Like you are trying to just conceal, okay? You are trying to just move on with peace, okay? You know that this person isn't shit. You have a very clear view about who this person is. I'm getting who these people are. So for some of you, there might even be a duo or a group of people. I'm like, all of a sudden I see these two and two in a very specific way for the first time. And you are trusting karma in the situation. You are trusting in the solidity of something. You are trusting in the fact that either your connection with yourself or your connection with whatever it is that you have going on is strong enough, is solid enough, that you are solid enough, that whenever it's time to take a difficult decision, you know that you are going to make the right choice, and that this person won't. It's like you are willing, or you have been willing, to step back because you knew that this person was just going to tie their own shoes together and fall flat face. Because what else could they have possibly produced, done, made of themselves, besides a fool? Like, I have karmic mirror. For some of you, I'm getting that you consciously chose to go through something that was going to be painful for you, some sort of experience that was going to be painful for you, because you know that karma always goes, like that what goes around comes around, that this is the type of thing that this person cannot really cope with. So the minute they get put into the same hotspot, it's like game over for them. I'm getting in like a week or something. Like, you went through something that might have even lasted long, and you went through it with grace. Okay, you kept your balance, you kept your harmony, you kept your straight face, you kept your head high, and you kept your dignity. Okay, and you knew that if this person were to go through the same thing, they would not last a couple weeks. Okay, there was something in your guts telling you that this person was fated, was destined to bite their own poison. That, and I see, okay, I see this person, this is where the completion happens, where this person tries to rush in again to try and bring chaos, and you are going to be in a totally different position, in a totally different energy. And I see that you're going to be able, or be put in a situation where you can just embrace your peaceful warrior energy, to just shut it down, to just shut down the conversation. This person was convinced that they were going to be able to make you feel a certain way, to manipulate everyone around them, to lie, to put you in a should I stay or should I go? And you were like, I don't give two F's. Okay? Your opinion, in order to matter, You need to matter. And you don't. Okay? It's like you are focusing on strengthening your connections rather than fostering conflict with this person. Okay? Like, you are making it clear that whatever it is that you see in this person is twisted. I accidentally twisted the order of the cards. And it's like this person is, you have the chakras and they are always represented in a straight line. Okay? Because also when you dance, when you start ballet or any type of technical dance, a lot of teachers use the image of I'm getting the word in French right now. That happens to me sometimes. Le fil. The image of threads. Okay, to imagine that you are being pulled. But this is, well, actually, once you start connecting, this is something that you can feel from the inside, pulling you in multiple different directions. But in order to be centered, you kind of need to be able to have the sense of being a receiver of the energy, okay? And this person is like this is their aura, this is their center. This is basically the direction where the information comes for this person, but this person is like this. Okay, so they are either not receiving any type of information, they are either dependent on external sources to conduct their actions, or directly other people. Okay, if they don't have someone above them who is telling them exactly what to do, this person doesn't have a clue about what to do. Okay? And I see that this person is also not grounded. Their lower chakras are also a shicha. This person might have a very chaotic sexual life, or rather, like, they don't feel like they are in control. They don't know what they truly desire. They might get derailed pretty easily by literally anything that is lightly sexual for some of you. Or whenever this person enters their sexual energy, they get into chaos. And I'm getting that it's a full no when it comes to this person. This person will never be welcome in your soul family. Like, even if this person were to go through some sort of spiritual awakening, or were to decide to actually undergo through healing, it will forever be a no. The only way for you to have peace is to build strong connections that do not include this person, or just that this person is, even if you still have to kind of share space with this person, share channels of communication, this person will never be a friend of yours. This person will never be a part of your soul family. You and this person will never be BFFs. You and this person will never be lovers. You and this person will never start something together new. For some of you, this is someone who wanted to do business, like one-on-one with you, and it's like, take this whole lifetime to fix yourself. I'm going to transcend, and then in the next find whoever you feel like finding to torment, to try things out, just not me. Thanks. So this person might have hurt you in a past life pretty seriously or pretty severely, because this is like a clear karmic cut, what I'm getting. Okay? And yeah, I'm getting like old energy, same old energy, but new you. Okay? You shedded something. You left a certain version of you behind. Could have just been self-doubt, could have been certain insecurities that would still haunt you and push you to fight against yourself or fight yourself. Eek! Whoa, a lot. Like, a lot. What's that? Okay. I have. Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay. I have my favorite charm that came out. I'm going to leave it last. You know, like the dessert. Okay. So let me put some order. Okay. So now we have the storyline. I see that you are very empathetic, whether you want it or not. This goes here, and this goes definitely here. So, as I was saying, greater or higher authority had to play a role in the situation, okay? Oh, wait a sec. Okay. That was not even felt. I just had to take care of the growth. So you knew that higher authority, I also have asked to an expert. You needed to make sure that certain informations were out. Or for some of you, I'm also seeing that this was a learning experience in order for you to give yourself permission to make things work out in your favor. Basically, to believe in the fact that injustice has to come out, and that, you know, entering a forum or collecting information, it's not for nothing. Okay, like you standing up for yourself, I'm getting believing in hierarchy or giving authority a chance was going to be beneficial for you. Like you might have come from a place of distrust, you know, like what's the point, you know, people are not going to believe me. Or rather, this could also just be confirmation of you having to kind of police yourself, kind of polish your tongue when it comes to the situation, at least in certain environments, or like you put out your piece of advice, you put out your piece of information, and after that was done, it was like, I'm not going to stay in my own energy any longer. And so instead of starting a smear campaign, that was not a true smear campaign, it was, I mean, you knew that it was going to probably be perceived as a smear campaign if you were going to insist too much, okay? You rather worked on doing your abundance ritual, okay? You worked on bringing in more stuff, but in a balanced way, because I see it as some sort of side activity for you. Well, the most work came from healing and why am I getting repurchasing? Okay, I don't know. I feel like this is like just a random word that came through. But repurposing, I think that it's more about repurposing. Maybe you've realized that definitely in a slighter way, your lower chakras were also a little bit out of balance. Or that you simply had some lingering cluttering that had to be cleansed because this person's energy is stained. But as I was saying, you are very empathetic whether you want it or not. But to a point that can also become detrimental for self. And so I remember I used to watch this specific tarot reader that I completely stopped watching because of certain theories that she was putting out. So I'm not going to put out her name because of that. But also because this type of theory can be found in other spaces. So it's not that bad if I don't give her credit. But I do consider that her channel was pushing out stuff that was pretty and potentially harmful, so I am consciously not giving the shit out. If my mind will change, I will let everybody know. In the meantime, but it's about the mechanics of chakras, and in order to have balance, you need to have the same amount of energy that comes out and the same amount of energy that comes in. So you might have noticed lack of balance in your receiving capacity or the other way around. But basically there was some sort of imbalance that let this person's energy enter your field. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that you and this person had to be physical. This person might have just projected a lot of unwanted lower energy your way, and all of a sudden you started feeling drained. All of a sudden you might have started feeling nauseous. All of a sudden you started feeling like unease, not fully at ease in your body, and it was because of your interactions. Okay, and you did not stop. Okay, you were on your trail, you were on your lane. There is something that you were doing, that you were trying to improve, that you have been improving, and that you going through this chaotic cycle was kind of pushing also stuff to the surface. In order for you, as I was saying in the beginning, there is some sort of clarity that was supposed to burst out of you, okay? In order for you to make some noise. Like, I'm still fucking here, okay? And I am still this magical being. Voila! Okay? But, and I see that things are going to become clear because things were supposed to happen at the right fucking time. Okay, divine timing was a place. Well, this person is making a fool of themselves. That is when you are going to start feeling like you are fully healing. Okay, and you are also going to start see through this person's madness, see through, like, all of a sudden there is some sort of piece of information, or just, you are casually making some order, you are casually hustling, you are casually sponsoring, you are casually networking, you are casually just doing your job for some of you, and you are going to just bump onto something that was like odd, so to say. And I see that you seeing this rather late, or you seeing this in a very specific time frame, was supposed to happen, because earlier it would have put you in a uncontrollable state, like you reacting fully, you reacting like a fool to the information was not going to benefit you. Okay, there is something that you can still do about it. Okay, like once you realize what's happening, but you realize that with a cold mind, it's like, oh, really? Let me type a 2 minutes paragraph, and the whole plan is going to be shut down. Okay? Let me contact each and every one that you were going to contact, and trying to make sure that, and tell them exactly what you did. Let me send that piece of information to everyone that you were going to try and still turn against me. Not against sweetheart. Okay? But this is also, for others of you, this is just you being able to profit from this person's downfall. This person putting themselves KO is what's creating an opening for you. And it's not something that you need to create, okay? This is not something that is happening because, you stir the pot, or you tried and create chaos into this person's life. This person is making that happen for themselves. And once that happens, it's like, oh, you re-emerge from the waters fresher than before. I'm getting perfect union. So you might end up entering a perfect union after the situation closes up. This can be love and marriage, but this can also be professionally, like you actually entering a situation that matches your energy, and where you feel like you are truly appreciated, where you are seen and valued. I'm hungry. I might take a break before group number 5. But I'm just trying to see if there's anything else coming up. But it's like this tiny piece of hope. That's what's bringing you to be able to have this closure. I just remember that I need to do something. Okay, I got this. Um, but yeah, no, I feel like now my own information is coming in, so I feel like the reading is kind of done. Also, 45 is usually even more than the average time. I just need to do my final inspection. But yeah, you have been too busy to give a fuck. Okay? You have been too busy to give a fuck. And unexpectedly, this played out in your favor. Because when you stopped being too busy to give a fuck, or rather you finally learned how to surf your chaos, then your vision became clear again, and it was also the right time to handle the situation. But now I'm just repeating myself, so I am going to close everything for group number 4. I'm just going to close the reading, not close it. I'm just going to close the reading for group number 4. If you feel called to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. If you are the person who left a comment in the previous video and it disappeared, I said that in the part number 2, but perhaps you belong to group 4 or 5. I gave you a shout out on another platform because I really thought that your comment was super funny, and I erased your name because privacy. And it's social media, and the comment section is open, but since the reading was talking about health stuff and there was your name, I erased the comment, at least from YouTube, okay? Because safety first. This still means that comments are more than welcome. So you can help me confirm the messages, but most importantly, you can help other readers make the translation between the energetic information and the practical situation. See you soon. Bye. All right. Group number 5. This is mambo number... Sorry. I don't know. Maybe it will resonate. We'll see. So you chose the Argonauts. Last but not least, Okay. I have been working really hard for something. There is something This is awakening a very specific type of sadness, so I'm starting to understand pretty quickly what the situation is about. But before we dive into the reading, wow, it opened right on the right page that I wanted to open. Okay. I didn't want to sound preposterous, but yep, this is exactly what's happening. Okay. So, I was getting the term, being swooped. Someone swooped you from your purpose. Like you were naive, hardworking, but naive. change. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm taking the time, but the thing is that I feel like this reading is here to give you some sort of release, but it's a very specific release. And that is happening because you're reaching the conclusion with someone who has been plotting for a long, long time. You operated a very strong change. There was a before and an after in your life. And it was all thanks to you. Okay? And you were going in a very specific direction. You were going towards sweetness. You were going towards success. You have put a lot in your backpack. You might have started anew, started fresh, started in a new environment, or just gave yourself a chance in a different industry, in a different field, but by doing the hard work. Okay, you did not just wake up one day with a brilliant idea and you expected everything to just fall into place. No, you took the pain, you took the sweat, you sweated on your craft, and someone saw you. Someone saw how much effort you were putting into that. And I'm literally seeing someone spying you from the shadows. And planning and plotting. And this person knew that person knew what they wanted. This person kind of wanted to repurpose you, or repurpose that energy. This person saw that you were very hardworking, and in their mind they told themselves, if I manage to reprogram the brain of group number 5, they will put all that hard work into me. I will be their sweetness. So I see this person dressing themselves up. I see this person transmuting and transforming. This person was a shapeshifter. Royal. This person could have some sort of latent or missed out potential, because like the soul has infinite potential. The body doesn't. Okay, there is, unless it's continuously trained, there is some sort of crystallization that happens to the body. And this person missed out on the possibility of going for that sweetness, but they told themselves that if they were going to take that away from you, they were going to get that. And I'm seeing this card in two ways. I'm seeing that this is what happened, and it was like a false positive. And what's going to happen, it's what nobody's expects, especially not this person. And nobody expects you to have a positive outcome from such destruction, from such situation, because this person, okay, let's continue with the storyline and let's see what happened. This person made you an offering that they made it seem as everything was going to be perfect, and then they flipped the script. Okay? They encouraged you to take a leap of faith, making you see, it was like smoky mirrors, that everything that you had been working for was going to find the perfect resolution right next to them. Okay? Let's say that, like, whatever type of career, they made it look like they had the perfect, and probably they did. Because as I said, this person shape-shifted. Whatever it is that this person did was effective. This person started building new partnerships. They had all of a sudden new friends that could be a perfect match for you to create that abundance. But then when you arrived to the shore, they hid the treasure away from you. It's like they created a separation. They made sure that you would sacrifice. You would have to sacrifice your endeavors, your hard work to kind of nourish them. They were just sitting on a throne, and I see this figure twice. Once and twice. Someone sitting very comfortably while someone else is doing the work. To the point where you made yourself sick. I'm getting out of necessity. This change that you operated, this was done out of necessity. You were bringing your truer self out. And this person was suffocating that. And so, of course, this could not work. This was likely an abusive situation. And this was not going to work for this person. This person was more than willing to punish you for not nurturing them. This person was more than willing to steal from you. Like, this person was willing to do whatever just to have their needs met. Just to have a little bit of money in their hands. This is the type of person who would sell out their own mothers. I'm getting, for some of you, just to see if it resonates, but this could be like a side story that at some point you came across and it really showed you the true colors of this person. This person might have done indecent offers to their mama. You know, like, you are going to get rich if you just do this and this and that. So I see this person having a very tragic downfall, where their desperation is being seen by the same people that they're trying to use. And this person is getting punished very harshly. Some people might steal from them. Some people might literally burn the connection, like cut them out of the family tree. Because they see that this person is reckless, that this person has no shame. very straight to the point. So, I have stay home, but I don't feel like it's about staying home. It's about coming back home. It's about finding a home back in yourself again. Finding your smile, finding your joy. Discipline also. Finding back that sense of discipline. You might have let go of that rightfully because you just needed to heal. And you are coming to a point where all of this baggage is going to be nothing but a bad memory. And it's sad and beautiful because Spirit is going to be visibly with you, and you are going to be able to feel the pat on the back, like, you survived, child. And not only you survived, but you're getting yourself back. Not by force, but through faith and prayer. Through self-care. Through therapy. Being gentle with yourself, letting yourself cry for everything that happened. And we have this Tiresias card, as above, so below. As you have your comeback, and this is probably the fruit of a lot of work, of a lot of silent work, of a lot of crying and recovering, and choosing to not stay in regret, choosing to not just be one more broken thing on the statistical newspaper. Like, I worked that hard to become the thing that was stolen. I will work just as hard to become the thing that healed. Watch that. And there was something that I wanted to say. It's like yeah. I'm just going to translate the message as it is, okay? It talks about your active life having a marvelous outcome. And this marvelous word is something that has a lot to do with divine providence, with stuff that is originated in the realm of the not directly explicable. You are going to know, you are going to realize, you are going to receive a very specific synchronicity about what is actually going on through your intuition, through the paranormal. The paranormal here, it's going to be key for you. And by following that, like following the fairy, following the small blue light, you are going to be able to progress accordingly to your own desires, and accepting intellectual speculations that perhaps in the past you would have rejected. You are going to be able to rest assured in the in the righteousness of your work. And you are going to feel full of energy. We have here the recover strength, and I had 5555 on the clock as I said that. Like full change. Like it's not even I did a full 180. I did a 360. Okay? I got myself back, but by going through hell, so now I'm better. I'm not back, I'm bettered. I think that it's Nike. It's the new Nike campaign. I'm not back, I'm better. And it's going to feel as if something in your psyche, a strength, an energy that you, a subconscious energy that you cannot reject, is going to give you validation, is going to tell you again and again that you are right, and you are going to see it in your three-dimensional life. And it is by fully respecting these little parts of inexplicable, by accepting your intuition, your purest intuition, that you are going to progress in a fantastic way in your creative side. I don't think that's the most perfect translation, but this is in French. On a creative level. That's what truly fits. And what I wanted to say is that you might even have some sort of last encounter with this energy. Could be with this very specific person, or just someone who embodies the exact same energy. And you are just going to see how much you've changed, how much this journey through darkness shaped you. Yes, for the better, but there is also a message about recognizing the toll, recognizing the need that you still have to heal. Okay, there is no shame at all in taking a little bit of therapy here and there, or just it can be as simple as consciously choosing to not become a workaholic and put down everything that you need to do and pick up the phone and talk to a true friend. Okay, and just give your heart that space. Like, yes, your heart, your soul was beaten up, but you still deserve to have loving connections. You still deserve to be seen, and basically you are the only one who can give that to yourself. You are the only one who can accept that offer from the universe, who can accept to trust again. Okay, like, of course, now your perception, your boundaries are going to be different, and I don't know, it's like It's like you're, but it's like you're taking a leap of faith all over again. But this time, it's just without this person. And there is also you becoming more aware of people's energy. And soak it all in. There is knowledge. Okay, like yes, you are willing to take leap of faith, but you're going to scan people first. You're going to take care of your communication in a different way. You're going to make sure that you're not tying yourself to the wrong things. Okay? You are way more aware of the as above, so below type of law. That each and every action that you conduct has a ripple effect. And this is the type of stuff that you might have had to observe while in the shadows. You had to sacrifice living a fast-paced life just to survive into the situation. You might have wondered whether this was happening for a reason, whether this was happening because you had done something or to punish you for something. This is also something that eventually you are going to have to heal. You are going to have to let this go. Okay? Like sometimes people are just dark like that. Don't lose your balance, don't lose your center, don't start, doubting the fact that you are worthy, that you are a beautiful person just because someone was lurking in the shadows. This person might have caused you a lot of tears. And the only type of conscious outcome that you can have is that this person put you in the dark, and this person forced you to look at parts of yourself that perhaps you were kind of ignoring. And so the version of you that is coming out is the bigger and badder and better. Okay? But it's not even about giving this person credit, because why? Okay? It's just that perhaps this hard worker that you are was a little bit disconnected from your emotional body. And this healed hard worker that you are is fully embodied. Like your messages, your communication now truly come from the guts, but from your healed instincts. It's kind of like you tasted the poison of life. When people go through, or like go to rather, go through healing processes, but sometimes they go to healing retreats and they ingest substances that are slightly violent for the body, and that induces vomit, induces hallucinations, induces some sort of deep look at oneself that is not really allowed by the normal pace of life. And sometimes people live entire lifetimes without ever facing their pain, because, and they store that. And this situation caused some very similar chemical reactions within you. Just like a poison would do. Slow poison I'm getting, so for some of it this is something that lasted for a while. You had to sip from the situation while this person was sucking you dry. This could even be you going through some sort of hardship, changing your chemistry, changing your alchemy in a way that caused you to rethink reality, to see new patterns in reality, but also in yourself. So you need to know that the karma that this person is facing is total. This is something that is happening on the side. This is something that you are fully protected from. And Spirit also kind of wants to clap you for how you handle the situation. The more you are able to extract healing from the situation, the more the cycle can get its completion faster. For some of you, I'm getting that you know that, and this is what has been giving you the motivation. You know that this person was counting on you staying stuck to just move on to the next, and that you getting back on your feet was going to maintain the wheel of universal energy spinning. I'm getting that until the very last moment you are going to have to keep some stuff hidden, because this person has lurking tendencies. So this is also something that you're learning, how to rejoice within yourself, to keep things more private and just putting out what serves you. Okay, you are learning how to do things differently, how to score your goals differently. Like, yes, transparency is added value. But this does not have to come with self-destruction. Okay, not everyone deserves to have access to the full you. This is also something that you're learning. I'm getting it's a pity, but you are very generous with your energy. And you are going to put in a situation when you are going to be able to be generous with your energy again, okay? But you need to find balance first. So you need to remember how it all started. And it all started with you becoming aware of your potential, working hard. Why? To make sure that your potential would reach the right shore. That's your way to communicate yourself. Was going to be wholesome. As above, so below. You are finding balance again. Stability again. It's like you are gaining access to true happiness. Like you are learning how to be happy regardless. And so when you learn how to do things the rustic way, when you are put again on the throne, there is going to be no place, no space for anxiety. You're going to hit the point of effortless action. It's not about you not having to work ever again, but you knowing exactly what to do, how to react. Okay? There might still be some lingering dark energy from the past, you still feeling the need to protect yourself, feeling the need to protect your treasures. Do that. Okay, don't be afraid to also embody the changed version of you. Letting go of a painful past doesn't mean pretending that it never existed, that the situation never happened. Okay, there is also the need for you to give yourself the possibility and the grace to be open about what you've been through. Like, yes, I can, but right now I'm dealing with the aftermath. So on this specific day, what you're getting is not the best me. What you're getting is the scattered me. Let's try again tomorrow. You'll see what I can do. Okay? Stay centered. Be your own home. Trying to see if there is anything else, but I feel like this was all about this difficult journey. Group number 5, I hope this gave you clarity. If you belong, feel more than welcome to leave a comment down below. I said this in part 1 of this video already, but if you are that person and you belong to this group, I just want to say it again out of clarity. I raised a comment on one of my last videos because I gave a shout out on another platform, and I raised the name because I found the comment to be hilarious. Now, this is social media, the comment section is open and visible to anyone, so it is safe to assume that if someone left a comment with their name, that's on them. But there were some health issues that were being discussed, so maybe me, safety first, I erased the comment from YouTube so that the person would not be tracked or whatever, because people are weird, unfortunately. So if you are that person, know that your comment was highly appreciated. If you saw it disappeared, you know why, and do not hesitate to leave comments again, because this can help me confirm the messages, but this can also help other people, especially make the translation between the energetic information and the practical situation. Stay strong, stay blessed.